What is up, Gun Nation? I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everybody who watches my videos, watches my channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for understanding why I'm on here. Trying to make a difference, guys. Trying to make a difference. Passing on knowledge that I have. Little tips and tricks, guys. Not perfect, so we're going to stand by the Second Amendment. We're going to stand by the whole Constitution. So we are not giving in, we are not backing down, and we will not comply with unconstitutional laws. So I'm making this video in regard to a comment that one of my viewers had asked, which I think it's a good topic. It's a good idea. The ammo stockpiling topic is very unique, and everybody has their own opinions and their own thoughts and disagreements and agreements with everybody. I've watched some great videos, and I agreed with some of it and some of it I didn't. What you should stockpile, guys, you should stockpile everything that you use on a daily basis and that you have the potential of needing or using in the future. You should stockpile everything that you can afford, everything that you use, and you should have done it yesterday. That includes medical supplies, water, food, guns, ammo, water purification systems, everything. But I'm sorry to bore you guys with this first part here. I just think you guys should know that, and I want to tell y'all thank you, and I appreciate you watching. But every situation is different. Everything has its different uses. Like these two guns here, for instance. This is my primary gun. This is my backup gun. This is what I would grab in a quick home defense scenario. This is what I would grab in a last ditch scenario. Or if that's the only gun that I'm carrying because it's smaller than this one. Same goes for your ammo. The Full Metal Jacket ammo. Let's see. What is that right there, guys? A bullseye, right? I'm trying to see if it says something on the box. Some of them do, some of them don't. Well, it says practice and target ammo. I guess both of us the same, you know. I would consider it, but it says something like that. It doesn't say hunting, it doesn't say self-defense, so these are your target loads. But these will kill you just as fast as these will. The potential for these to do more damage is the purpose why we have them. These, on the other hand, will punch right through your target and shoot something in the back that you don't want to shoot, or, God forbid, another person. That's why we use hollow points. So, I just told you that these are my carry guns. These are my primary guns at home. They all have this ammo in them. Every single one of them. I've got one that's got some old Hydra shocks in them. But for the purpose of these guns, different. For the purpose of this ammo is different. So your situation will dictate pretty much what you need to stockpile and how much you would need to stockpile. I would say have 500 of this and have 2,000 of this at least for your gun, and more, double that for a rifle if that's your main gun. And you know, if you have same calibers like these G3C and this 17 here, you know, you can stockpile a bunch and you can use it, but if you have to divide it up, your numbers are going to decrease. You know, if you're in the same area, you guys can feed off the same ammo. But if you have to go out on a resupply or go somewhere and leave somebody for self-defense scenario, your ammo is cut down because you're going to take some, you're going to leave them some. So therefore, your 1,000 round just become 500 rounds. So like I said, I recommend at least 1,000 rounds on a minimum for a handgun, and 500 rounds of this. It don't matter if it's this or not. I really like this ammo. I'm going to have videos coming up of this versus some reloads, and that versus some Hydra shots. But yeah, I mean, it has different purpose. So if you're going to hunt, you're going to want a good round like this. If you're going to defend, you want a good round like this. If you want to penetrate, you're going to want rounds like this. So situation will dictate. So if you can have the money to go out and buy 10,000 rounds of this and 10 or 12,000 rounds of this, by all means do that. But if not, go with a good number of this and a higher number of this, because you will want to train. And if you run out of this, you will have this as a backup, and this is a lot cheaper than this. This was 25 bucks for 100 rounds, and this was 15 bucks for only 20. But these are several examples of what I'm talking about. This ammo is different. It's made for different reasons. These guns I use differently. These ammo cans I use differently. This one is a military style metal ammo can. $10 a piece at Costco. It was $20. It comes with the 50 cal can and a 30 cal can in it for 20 bucks, which makes them 10 a piece. This is a $5 can, a $5 Plano can from Walmart. You can get them at your sportsman places or whatever. This is my short-term ammo. This is my longer-term ammo can, which means this ammo gets touched a lot. This ammo gets shot a lot. This one is going to be my new miscellaneous ammo for my YouTube channel. So all this ammo going to be shot on my channel at one time. These are my soft point 123 grain AK bullets. They 7.62 by 39, which this particular brand, box, and everything is for my Mini 30, because it's a hunting round when I go hunting. It's for hunting. So I use this in my reloads for my Mini 30. I also could shoot it in my AK or my SKS, but here's some Full Metal Jackets for a 223 for their AR. If you want hollow points and you cannot afford to buy a bunch of hollow points, it's cheaper to reload XTP rounds. Hornady XTP. I've got them for 9mm. I've got them for 38. I've got them for 357. I've got them for 40 and 45. I swear by these rounds for my reloads. These and the Hornady VMAX bullets, that's all I reload for that type of rounds. For my AR, I'm either running some hollow points or I'm running some VMAX rounds in my mags for home defense. If I had to lock and load with an AR, it's going to be either hollow points reloaded or it's going to be VMAX bullets. Again, these are higher rounds than your standard FMJ rounds to reload, but it's so much cheaper, and you can play with this and have fun with it and dial your round into what you want. But again, these are very good bullets. The VMAXs are very good. I like them. Don't focus there. Very deep hollow point. It's pretty good. I like them. 45s, I like them a lot. 9mm, excellent round to 147 grain. I also have some 124 grain. I need to get some more for my 380. But guys, you know, you have to, situation will dictate. You know, do you want more rounds that you can afford? Go with this. If you want quality, go with this. If you're going to plan to use self-defense rounds, go with this. Like I said, it's a good idea to have a little bit of both. Have as much as you can get, guys. But you're going to have to use your brain here and say, am I going to be shooting bad guys more? Or am I going to be hunting with my gun, my pistol, or my rifle that shoots these hollow points? Or am I just going to be hunting, maybe shoot someone? Am I going to worry about backstop? Am I going to worry about hitting another target, hitting something else? Shit hit the fan scenario, I'll probably grab this because it's cheaper. I have lots of it, and you know, if that scenario is happening, I'm not worried about any consequences whatsoever. At that point, we're all alone. We're fighting for our lives. You know, if it's going that bad, whatever. But if you want penetration, go with this. If you want it to do more damage and stopping your target, go with this. But I recommend at least 1,000 rounds of full metal jackets and at least 500 rounds of hollow points of this or reloads or whatever. But yeah, I mean, back to the purpose of this. This is going to be my YouTube box for my ammo, of different ammo. This is my range box. I've got empty box of that. Got 40s. Got more AK rounds. 45. 380s. Mosin Nagant ammo. And these are the yellow tips from Chinese made that I bought when I first got my gun. I've got the short version. Got a little brass. Got 308 tracer rounds. I don't know why that's in there. I guess it's because when I did this was with the 240 Bravo shooting tracer rounds. My thumb got caught in the breech when I sent it forward because where it's an open bolt. Another Mosin Nagant rounds, 7.2 by 54R. That's Tula ammo. Yeah, this is my range ammo. So I'm constantly touching this. I'm constantly opening this. I'm constantly putting rounds in it, taking them out of the boxes, putting them in bags so they'll last, and I'll have more room. So that's why it's in a plastic container. You know, they're great for storing ammo on the shelf, but if you're starting to do long-term storage, you're going to want this. Metal ammo cans with that seal that goes all the way around. Very good. These do have a little O-ring seal gasket right here, but I'm telling you for a fact, I had 650 rounds of Perfecta ammo that I accumulated from Walmart and put it in this, and I was transporting it from one of my locations to my vehicle, and the handle broke off. Same way with another one that came from a sporting goods store. I had it full of loose 9mm rounds that I reloaded, and the handle fell off, and guess what? When it fell off, it dropped on the floor, and I spilt my rounds all over the place. It cracked the lid right here. It cracked the bottom corner on the back side, and it was totally demolished. If I had done this one that way, it wouldn't have failed, first of all, and second of all, it would definitely not have spilled out. It might have dented it, but it would still be useful. So always store your ammo in these metal ammo cans versus these plastic ones. But if you're going to do, I use these cheap ones. Like I said, I've got this one set up for a range ammo can. I put my bullets in them. I put my primers in them that are short term. My long term primers go in here because you want to keep them out of moisture. You keep the humidity and the moisture away from them. Get your silica gel packets. silica gel packets. I need to make a video about that because I found out some interesting way to make this. See, that one already spilled out right there. But I'll fix it later. But yeah, guys, everything has their different meanings, different uses. Like these ammo cans. Better? Okay. So I use it for different uses than I use these for. Same way with these guns. These, you could only have this as your only gun. That's fine. Then it just goes to this. What kind of performance do you want out of your gun? Why are you shooting it? And what are you shooting at? What's your target? And what's your intentions with your target? Like some intentions may be to penetrate a barrier, to penetrate armor, to do such and such. That's why 223, 50 BMG, they all have numerous rounds. 12 gauge shotgun, numerous rounds, numerous styles of bullets. Very useful. Same way with your weapons platforms. Your pistol versus a rifle, knife versus a gun, knife versus a stick, stick versus a bat, so on and so on. A rope versus a newspaper. I mean, all of those are weapons, but they're meant to be used in a certain way, and they have their advantages and disadvantages. So please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Please comment if you have realized there's so much more traffic now that COVID-19 has ended, and you've been having road rage lately. Please comment and let me know. MO Wizard out. Always be prepared for the unknown, and if that day happens, fight like hell and overcome it.